Yeah, you are a super mover, a super mover. Ain't met nobody smooth.
Grand Rising, happy Saturday. It's September 17th. I'm realizing more and more that, like, just self-awareness, that whenever I have those moments of, like, you know, the dips in the valley, I realize that it throws me off my routine. I think the real test that my ancestors are constantly testing me on is to not allow those dips in the valley to keep me from the highs and what it is that I'm doing. And my current highs have been my level of consistency with YouTube, and I'm so proud of myself. But I think I do need a little more organization, a little more like, I don't know, maybe I'm being too hard on myself, but I just feel like it's no like structure. I just be like picking up the camera and like, okay, whatever. But at the same time, when I think about it, I'm like, I am the content. The goal isn't to create the content. The goal is to be the content. So yeah, pick up the camera and just film what you're naturally doing. And that's like the most realistic shit ever, you know? So yeah, but also picking up the camera in those moments where it's like not so romanticized, in those moments where it's not so aesthetically pleasing, because that's like real life shit. So anyways, this week was Saturday, but for this next vlog, my goal really is to just pick up the camera, share the content no matter what it's giving, and be real with y'all. So with that being said, anyways, this week my focus really is to start creating and putting together and organizing the content for my Patreon. I don't know if I think I have talked to y'all about this a few times, but with me being, you know, living in Mexico now, I'm really having to like create my own sources of income since I don't work anymore. So, you know, that's why I'm really pushing to get monetized on YouTube so that can be a source of income amongst the other. And that's why, you know, drop my merch so you guys can support me, because that's a source of income. Like literally everything I'm sharing with you all, my Patreon, my merch, all of those things, and even like just the donation link is different ways that you guys can support me, but also the primary source of income that I currently have on this journey. So with that being said, all support is appreciated. But again, I'm just here to share my journey and show you guys that you can do it too. So one thing that I will say though is that this water out here is so harsh, and I have to like use the water that we buy, the 5 gallons, to like wash my face. But sometimes when I'm in the shower, I might like wet my face, especially since I've cut my hair. I like to like put my head under the water, and I feel like the water is so harsh and it's breaking me out so bad. So my goal within the next couple of weeks is to find a spa so I can get a facial and consistently get facials so that we can get the skin together. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So yeah, this week I need to start organizing, putting together content for my Patreon so I can actually be consistent and give you guys some content on there so people can actually want to subscribe. Because if you go there right now, you will see that there is not any posts. So yeah. But yeah. So I'm actually considering moving at the end of the month to a new apartment. I actually found something I really, really like. It's more within my budget. This is like, so basically since I've been here, my budget has adjusted. Because of course I came here with, you know, these specific sources of income, money saved, whatever. And the longer I'm here, the more money is being spent. And the least money is being produced. So I'm having to like look at my finances again, readjust. So I'm looking to move into a different apartment that I found that I really like. I'll put a clip in here and show you guys if I haven't shown you already. Hopefully it's still available. I've been praying and visualizing and manifesting it every single day. Not trying to get too excited about it because that's something I recently learned, but also just being like calm and like, yeah, that's mine. Like, I know it's mine. I just gotta move in. I just haven't moved in yet. Just gotta get the money together to you know, move in and do all this. But with that being said, I talked to the people here about like, okay, if I leave at the end of the month, will I still be entitled to my deposit? And they're trying everything in their power to get me to stay. She was even saying that she'll charge me the same amount that I'm gonna be charged at the new place, which is 9,500 pesos. And I'm like, yeah, that's all cute and dandy, but the biggest thing that you guys cannot give me, regardless of the discount, is the space. I want more space. This unit that I found is so spacious. It's cozy, and I'm like, the longer I'm here, I'm realizing that I want my space to feel like home, which of course wherever I am is home, but here I feel like I'm on vacation. And every day I'm having to remind myself like, yo, you live here, like I live here, and this space is so, it just feels like it feels like what it is. It's the Airbnb. That was the intention. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna take note of everything that I want to get done today, as well as anything that just comes to mind that I need to do over the next week to prepare for the move, and you know, just whatever. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Hello, it's a few nights later, but I just wanted to sign off here. I'm cozy in bed. It's a full moon in Pisces. We're feeling that water energy, maybe a little emotional, but it's okay. Dribble a little bit. Okay, I don't know why I did that. I will talk to you soon. Much love.
¿Buscando ofertas para tu próximo vuelo? Con Kayak puedes comparar cientos de...
So Carla brought back a croissant from, it's like the 7-Eleven, but it's called OXO. That's what I look at it like a 7-Eleven. So she says that girl. So it's,
And is, yes.
I think I need to taste it fresh.
It is fresh. It's still hot and warm, ain't it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's not
soft,
bad. It's soft. It is really soft. I can tell that it's a good quality, like it's a good quality bread, because I love bread. It is good. I just feel like I know my experience would be a lot better if I had it fresh. Right now, I just think I'm eating like sweet bread. I would throw that hoe in the air fryer so quick. We're making a quick market run to grab a watermelon and some plantains, so we can make some watermelon salsa and some plantains, because that's been like the go-to snack lately. It's so good. So I just went to 2 markets. As you guys saw, one of them, they didn't have any watermelon, so I'm about to go check out another one. Like I tell you guys, there's markets on damn near every corner, if not every other. So just a couple minute block. I mean, not minute, but a couple blocks down the street. Gonna try and see if I can find some watermelon. Hola. ¿Tienes sandía? Sandía. Sí. It's so fucking hot out here, y'all. Oh my gosh. And I don't walk all up and down the street. Can't find no sandia. Sandia is watermelon in Spanish. Can't find that. So I'm headed back home. Fuck it. I give up. It's hot. It's too hot. So we're just in another apartment. This one is 9,500 pesos. It's in a really good area between 5 and 10, very close to the beach, close to CTM, which is really close to the tourist area. So, yeah, so see.
It's good, man. Very good. Big.
It's a really big bed.
It's really comfortable too.
A dining
Air
area,
conditioner.
air conditioner. Has a full refrigerator and look, and a full stove. Got a dresser.
Yeah,
see?
from Chicago.
And Florida, but we live here already for like bathroom, mirror, shower.
I've been here for 6 months. She's been here for
3,
3 months?
3, 3
¿Años o months?
meses.
3 months.
Sí.
Ah, good. This is
Oh, it's so cute. Got air conditioner, ceiling fan. Shower.
Oh, actually, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Fuck. Oh my god.
Can you hear me a napkin?
Yeah, so I'm supposed to be getting my media kit together. See, I don't be wanting to do this shit. Like,
Yeah. You gotta eat the frog. I'm not gonna be out the flow. I am the flow. No, but go ahead.
show like 7 different visuals of like what sensuality looks like. Because for some people, sensuality might just be being sexy. For some other people, it might, their understanding of it might be twerking. For some other people, it might be a more sophisticated, like just a more sophisticated, like elegant type of way. For some people, sensuality might look a lot more rugged. So like, what if every day you show like a different depiction of what sensuality is in practice? Some days it might be taking care of a flower. Some days it might be self-care, like how you get into that. Some days it might be really just focus on moving.
Okay. So that made me think too about like one of the like pivotal. So one thing that one big goal of mine, and this is kind of like off topic but on topic, because I want to like bridge it all together. and just think about the long way and bringing it present, is like I've always thought about having like an online shop that instead of it being like, oh, clothes, shoes, you know, whatever, but it was more so like the senses. So it's like for me, I'm thinking like maybe the everyday could bring in a different element of your senses, and then the other two could be like, for one of them I already wrote down, is like addressing your sensual shadow. So I was thinking to do that as like the pre-day to the challenge, but really it could be day one. You know, really just about like debunking what has kept you from like fully tapping into your sensuality, because you've always looked at it in a negative light. You've already.
That should be the follow-up, because you don't want to make it too difficult for people to just join and make it more like class. Like, oh damn, I got to do this shadow work.
All right, this resonates, but it can't resonate for me. Like, if it's you trying to control everything, trying to avoid seeing an uncomfortable truth, especially when you do not want to face a situation. In addition, it can be caused by fear or anxiety.
Sounds about right.
Right, I was like, that tracks. Like, yeah. Like, especially your lease just ended, you just like, damn, like, to me it feels like you feel like you're a burden here, and you know you're not, but you just like, you don't want to feel this. Like, I think too, like, we have such a negative connotation of needing help and needing community, and feeling like if we can't do it by ourselves, then it's not real, or like we should feel bad. But it's okay. And I'm still getting to that. Like, even just now, even just this weekend, I'm like, damn, it's okay for me to meet people. It's okay that I don't want to be by myself. It's okay that I need. Because for so long, especially in a spiritual community, it's like, no, you're supposed to be, you know, alone. If you can't do it, da da da. Like, it's not meant for, like, all of that fake ass. Like, no, we need people, and it's okay. It's okay.
That's something I definitely like shifted perspectives on, changed my perspective on, because so often you hear people say like, when you like in a certain space, you need to just be by yourself or whatever the case may be. But I feel like I would, and this is just like a cliche ass statement, but I feel like if you get it, you get it, you know. And I feel like if we was all supposed to be alone, all of us wouldn't be here. You know, I feel like every single one of us was put on this earth to be in community. It's like, I feel like life is like a group project. Like, we all will never have this shit figured out, and we're not necessarily here to figure it out, but that being like the nature of the beast of living this human experience as spiritual beings, like naturally we're gonna be trying to figure certain things out, trying to find our purpose, trying to find all these different things, and us being reflections of each other, you need that mirror to see other sides of yourself. And you can't do that when you alone. And a lot of times when you alone and you in the house and you by yourself and you in solitude, you're not gonna get out of your slump as like in the way that you might think you may, or within a certain amount of like time. It may take even longer. A lot of times you will find yourself in an even deeper, darker hole.
No, for real.
Than when you lean on other people.
For real.
And it's not necessarily, I feel like there's a thin line between being codependent and being, and really just like
being community oriented.
Yeah.
And knowing that you're a community oriented person. And I feel like with the tools and the spiritual work that we've done, a lot of us we've done it by ourselves for so fucking long, because people did make us feel bad. People did, so I get
make us feel like a burden.
Yeah, I do get that, but those, number one, those wasn't our people, and then number two, we had a lot of more work to do, and we've done the work now, so now it's like, it is a group project. It is a group project now.
Influence, interview, and ultra motivated success. Winning tired to smoke cigarettes, leaving credit cards under.
I wake up to fight for my eyes. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. Tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. Tried to get by, but I'm burning. My mind it runs, all these thoughts are troubling. Fighting to give up my pain, fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to pick me up. Tell you what I need, right? Yeah, I really need,
Okay. This is cute. I do like that it's like a living area and then a bedroom area separate.
Yeah.
La luz?
Yeah.
Like approximately like cuánto per
De luz.
sí, cada 2 meses.
2 months. 2 months. One big. Basic. One basic. Uno B. Okay. Es económico. De un precio bajo.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Cada 2 meses.
How much?
2 months.
Sí.
¿Y qué más?
¿Es para las dos?
¿Es para las dos? ¿O para ti nada más? ¿Para ti? Okay.
¿Cuánto tiempo tienes acá en Playa?
I've been here about 3 months.
Tienes 3 meses. ¿Ahora rentas un Airbnb o algo?
No, I have another apartment that I'm in for 3 months. I've been there 3 months. I just need like more space.
Podemos ir allá abajo.
Oh, I didn't know this was on the same level.
Yeah.
I guess that's what we want to do. Oh, it's this one.
Ese sería el apartamento.
It's so funny. Earlier today, I was thinking to myself, like, I saw this quote about, Lord, please release me from the chains of putting up a peace sign whenever I put up whenever I take a video or a picture. And I swear, I felt that to my core because, like, I don't know what it is, but one thing about me, I'm gonna put up a peace sign, okay? But anyway, so how you doing? How you feeling? How you living? How's life? Hope everything is great. I wanted to do a quick little like chit chat type style video for you guys today, just to talk about some things that I've been thinking about or whatever. So I did want to try something different by coming outside to do this video. I think it's, you know, cool. I think that it's cool to go outside, be one with nature, and just allow the universe, spirit guides, whatever, to channel through you, and so that you can speak more freely, you know? What type of music just make you feel like you're the main character in your life? Like you're the only one sitting inside of a coffee shop. You just ask the waiter for your cappuccino, a little whipped cream on the side, and a croissant, and you're getting ready to like get some work done, but not just any work, like work that you're actually like passionate about and like want to do. And you woke up at 5 a.m. and started your morning routine, and like it's just a great day. Speaking of, got up this morning, went to see the sunrise. It was the most beautiful thing. It was the greatest show on earth. Like, I've seen sunrises before, but I just feel like sunrises hit different everywhere, and also every day at any given day the sun rise. I feel like the sunrise is never gonna look exactly the same. You know, like that's just, you know, yeah, it's just never gonna look exactly the same. So the movie that we saw this morning was so good. Like, it was so good. And while I was up there, I was seeing these different angles and scenes and things. And I was thinking, I'm like, yo, I've always thought about doing like a little short. I've always wanted to do like a little short film, because I feel like one day in retirement or something, I'm gonna be like a director, right? So I just watch so much fucking TV, and I just feel like the eye is there, and yeah, it's time for some new on TV. But anyways, yeah, so I'm like, why not start with what I have? And you know, I'm getting ready to release my EP soon, and I think it would be really dope to do like a short film for the EP. And as I was up there, I was seeing the scenes or whatever, right? So I'm only just gonna, well, actually I was writing it down. So yeah, I was seeing the scenes up there, and I'm like, yo, this shit is gonna be so just groundbreaking, and also like it's gonna resonate with a lot of people, because my EP is definitely inspired by, you know, the black girl that grew up in church, you know, but found her way to spirituality. And I feel like so many of us can resonate with that. And also just the evolution of who she is just as a black woman, and a black woman's experience, and a black woman's testimony, hence Black Girl Sermon, right? So I don't know if I even ever told y'all the name, but now y'all know. So stay tuned, get ready for it, it's coming soon. But yeah, so right now I'm over here writing the scenes or whatever that I had in mind for the for one segment of the short film. So that's what I'm doing. But I hope you guys have a beautiful day. This vibe is getting your life together. Like, this makes me feel like my life is together. This makes me feel like I got my shit together. This whole vibe, getting up that early, seeing the sunrise, coming back inside, listening to jazz, smoking a blunt, making breakfast. Like, bro, that's some, like, I love that. That's like, oh, get into my morning routine head ass YouTube type vibe. Oh, I think it would be really dope if somewhere in the scene, since this is the finale, because that's the last song on the EP, that it flashes back to other scenes from the other short films, kind of like tied together. I gotta find some like aunties to be in the video for the scene where they grab her from the congregation. It's giving Kamasa, maybe Sharon. This is me making up the TikTok dance to artist. I decided to go ahead and dye my eyebrows. I want it to be like the same color as my hair. I'm not gonna do them totally blonde, but like gingerish brownish or whatever. So yeah. So right now I'm about to get ready to record this video on this the baby situation. I wanna like, since it's pretty current, I wanna like record it today and possibly get it up tonight. Right now I'm getting ready to upload a video that I recorded yesterday, well 2 days ago, on not running from shadow work, you know what I'm saying? Addressing that shit head on, being a G, and just addressing that shit head on so you can move on and stop being stuck or whatever. So, yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to the work. This is the gorgeous face of a girl that just finished recording not one, but 2 YouTube commentary videos. One on the Indie Diaries that I wanted to start, which is kind of all over the place, but it's better to start than to like keep procrastinating. Like I said, I'm on a journey to stop self-sabotage, to beat the fucking resistance, and to get my shit together, yo. And then the other one was on the baby, which that one is, I plan to like, I recorded it today. I plan to edit it today and also upload it tonight because it's current. So, gotta take advantage of that. Your girl trying to listen. I wrote down, I scripted and said, look, I'm about to hit my first 1K video views of one video very soon. Very soon, so. Grand rising. I got oily skin and you can see it all over my face right now. Like, but child, I haven't even like brushed my teeth, washed my face, nothing. Cause I woke up a little bit later than I wanted to, but I've been getting up to see the sunrise for the past couple of days, back to back to back to back, and I'm so proud. I love that. Like, it's an amazing feeling, but it's not all that extravagant today because it's a whole lot of coverage I wanted to show you guys this time. But yeah, but it's gonna be an amazing week. Another week of getting it, another week of productivity, another week of killing, you know, self-sabotage and showing up as our best selves. And yeah, I'm ready. Let's get to it.
Real shit. I know what my real niggas feel this. Real man. I know what that I will do it real big. Niggas feel this. Nighttime. Or whatever normal people feel this. So that
Yo, so like, y'all know how, like, I'm like, y'all, today's gonna be a beautiful day. We listen this week, about to be amazing, whatever. Sometimes the fucking devil, like the fucking negative energy, like the balance of life, that shit will come in and try to test you when you at your highest. But you gotta stand 10 toes, cause like literally, and that shit will come in a disguise, and that's how it gets you, cause it be coming in a disguise and you don't really be seeing it, you don't really be knowing it, you be too taking shit too personal, you be too like emotional that you can't think rationally, right? And that's what happened this morning. I'm like, y'all, I'm about to call my dad. I'm about to have, it's about to be like amazing. You know, I want to get him some of this good energy. Man, that shit did not go as expected. I definitely failed the test, but I feel like the real test is how I'm about to come back from it. I almost let that shit keep me down, but I'm like, you know what? We got to get back up. You know, ain't nothing like some good old music to bring the energy higher. Cause let me tell y'all, like, when you doing something different, from like what the people around you or the people in your inner circle, your family, like, are used to seeing, they gonna question that shit. They gonna think you're fucking crazy. They gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, they're gonna be like, are you okay? And it's like, what people gotta realize is that I have never been more okay. I have never been more certain about anything. Going to the military, I wasn't certain about that. That shit was impulsive. Like, moving to Dallas, that was impulsive. I was certain, but it was impulsive. I was impulsively certain about it. Getting a 9 to 5, I was certain that I needed money. I wasn't certain about working no fucking job. Like, I have never been more certain. What am I currently certain about? Living a life of freedom. I'm certain about that. I'm certain about it. And this is just how it looks right now. No, it's not pretty. Yes, the view is amazing. But the journey is rocky. The journey looks like people doubting you. The journey looks like people questioning you. People think you're crazy. The journey looks like some down days. The journey looks like some money problems sometimes, maybe ups and downs money-wise, especially if you're working for yourself. The journey looks like the roller coaster. You know, like when you're going down and you're like, and then you're going up and you're like, it's exhilarating. And then you on the track and you're going straight and you're like, okay, we coasting. And then you just fucking plummet. And then you come to an end. That's life. But through it all, you gotta maintain this. You gotta maintain your sanity. You gotta maintain your certainty. You gotta keep your eye on the prize. But also live in the moment. That's the key. So I'm not gonna let this shit keep me down. Devil really tried to come at me through my favorite person. But it's all good. I'm sending him love. We'll try again another day. But for now, I cannot call that a good morning. We are making morning routine visual checklist. So show you guys the after. Grand Rising. You can see it all over my face. Yesterday was a very emotional day, y'all. Like, I was crying a lot. You can see it all over my face. But today is going to be a better day. One of the themes that I'm holding on to from yesterday is that you can't take the actions of others personal. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. I feel like we heard this before. We hear this a lot. And yet we find ourselves in some situations when it involves people that, you know, we maybe wouldn't expect certain things from. So of course you forget everything you learned. And yeah, you're going to take that shit personal. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you feel like, man, I've exhausted myself, sacrificed myself for you, and it's how you do me, you know? So you're gonna take that shit personal. But you can't let it cripple you. You can't let it knock you off your mojo, you know? And that's what I'm holding on to. So today, we're getting back to it. I'm gonna take action where I need to in terms of what I need to do. But I can't let it knock me off my mojo, because I still got shit to do. We still got goals to reach. And regardless of however I plan to proceed after the circumstances, I still got shit to do. So can't freeze on the goals, you know what I'm saying? Can't let it cripple you. See, I'm over here editing right now, but I had to give myself a couple of days. You can see the stress all over my face. I had to give myself a couple of days to like calm down, evaluate my emotions and all this stuff. But I'm really, really, really sad that my road here may be coming to a halt. And it's because my subtenant, I had a subtenant in, which I was gonna do a video on this. I don't know if it's gonna be out when y'all see this, but on how I was able to, like, you know, move as quickly as I did and the whole situation regarding that. So my subtenant actually has been in my apartment for 4 months and has not paid not one piece of rent. So at this point, she's considered a squatter. And now I have to stop my journey, my life, and what I'm doing, and go back and figure out what the fuck going on. 1, get her the fuck out my house. 2, resolve the situation with my leasing office. Sue her so I can get back the money, which at this point, it's like $8,000 in rent. That's accumulated late fees as well. And I don't know what to do. Part of me feels like I should try to do what I can from here until I absolutely have to go back. Because Lord knows, if somebody does that to you, then they know their rights as a squatter. And I didn't know this, but the thing about Dallas has a law that if somebody has been in your home and not on the lease for more than 30 days, they're considered a squatter and they have rights, and you can't just kick them out your home. So I can't go home and tell her to get the fuck out, put her shit out, and I would literally go to jail and get arrested. So I have to handle this smart, I have to handle this legally. But what sucks more than anything is that I was supposed to be moving into a new apartment this weekend, and there is a lot of collateral damage from this situation outside of just me having to like stop what I'm doing, my journey, what I'm here in, to go back and handle this situation from somebody who is literally taking advantage of my kindness. And I'm calm right now. I'm so proud of me for being able to just talk about this, because y'all have been emotional the past 2 days crying, like, because I cannot believe that somebody could really take advantage of someone that is so kind, of the kindness of their heart, to help you in your time of need and put you, you know what I'm saying, allow you to stay in a beautiful high-rise luxury apartment and you not pay rent. And not only that, y'all, my apartment not even that fucking high compared to what it could be, compared to the area, like downtown Dallas. If I told you how much my fucking rent was, then you'd be like, what? You was living downtown Dallas, high rise, 22nd floor, central Dallas, for that much? And she hasn't paid not one piece of rent? So the thing that I'm realizing is that when I was talking about repeating cycles, I linked the video here, but this has been a repeat cycle for me. I went through something similar about 3 years ago, 2022, 2019, about 3 to 4 years ago, 3 years ago, when I had a friend move down to Dallas with me when I first moved there the first time. And basically I sacrificed myself to help her, and she left me in Atlanta after I had given up everything in Dallas to go with her, to join her on a nomad journey and help her as far as doing her content and all that stuff. And not only that, I allowed her to move into my small ass studio apartment in Dallas when I first moved there, because she had her own personal shit happening. And she came, moved in with me, It was what it was. Then next thing you know, we decided, let's do this nomad thing. First stop was Atlanta. She left me in Atlanta. I had to find my way back to Florida because that was the closest, closer than going 11 hours back to Texas. 6 hours to Jacksonville, that's where I'm from. So that shit fucked everything up. I had to start over from scratch. I moved back to Dallas, and then the person you see today led me to this place. And now here I am again. I should have learned my lesson then, but again, like I said, those cycles will come back up with new faces, and you won't be able to tell because you might be blinded by your relationship with a person, blinded by their situation, by their circumstances. In this case, she had kids. So I'm like, damn, I'm not about to let one of my sisters go through what she was going through and not have a place to stay when I have a place where she can come. But now I realize that I could have did things differently. And now I'm in a space where I'm like, okay, stay true to who you are. But now, you know, we got to handle things differently. You got to put yourself first. You cannot sacrifice yourself. Use your discernment and also be about your business. Be in the business of you. The business of me means I would have did things differently, like had her get on the lease, and if she can't, I'm sorry sis, we got to find you some other options. I need proof of income and all these different things. I didn't do that stuff. I just took her word for it because you a sister, you a friend. And I never would have expected this. So now I may have to go back to Dallas. And the thing about it is she's been lying to me, telling me all these different lies about the office, it being their fault that the online portal isn't updated, change my account information where I haven't even been able to log in to like see the updates, see if the rent, see what's going on there. Change my account information. Change my account information. And now I'm at a point where I was supposed to move this weekend. I got to decide whether I'm going to take the money I was supposed to move and go back to Dallas, because going back to Dallas, it's not going to be cheap. I got to buy a flight at the last minute. I got to pack all my shit. These bags going to be a couple $100s alone. The flight going to be probably $200 to $300 one way because it's so last minute. These bags probably going to be like $300 or more. Who knows? Versus moving into my apartment that I was supposed to be moving into and getting more space and starting to really settle in out here in Dallas. I mean, out here in Mexico. And it's a retrograde. So, just wanted to share that with y'all because I realized that like while I'm sharing all the ins and outs and I'm being transparent, you got to see the lows too. It's only right that, you know, the balance. You know, everything not all peaches and cream. Like this really just happened in my life. Like now I have to uproot and decide within a couple of days whether I'm gonna move back to Dallas. I can't even conceptualize that this is my life right now. But it is, and it's teaching me a lesson. And I'm grateful, but I'm also mind fucked. Because how could you do somebody like this? Can't take it personal. Can't take it personal. Learn that from the 4 agreements. Don't take shit personal. It has nothing to do with me. Everything to do with who she is. There's that.
Yeah, I'm ready to freestyle. Just getting started, bitch. What is you doing?
But why are all of us like this? I think all black people start rapping when they high and drunk. Right. Drunk as fuck. Sitting in a truck. Feeling like I'm low on luck. No, like, it says, this man poured me 3 shots thinking I was going to get horny. Sir, I'm about to start freestyling. He's like, this girl crazy. What do you expect from me? So I pass you the mic.
Was funny.
I love this. You said what?
Narration just now. Sir. I'm starting freestyle.
Right.
Like that remind me of the old girl off of rap shit. The real like liberal one, not liberal. But,
They need to hurry up and come back, cause I
You
fucked
ever
with
seen
that
that
show.
show? It's a new show
Rap
on
shit.
HBO called Rap Shit, and it's basically like kind of like a story about city girls, but it's good. It's Issa Rae and like producing.
It's the real story?
It's
I think it's like one
Insecure.
tweaks.
It's like a show like Insecure, but the premise of the storyline is supposed to be about
Inspired by their
the city,
story.
Their story.
Yeah.
And so like the one girl, her name is like Miami 305 or something like that. And she look and sound just like Young Miami. Like it's crazy.
But she actually is a rapper from Jacksonville, Chameleon.
Is she?
Yeah, I told you that. When I realized that, I'm like, yo, that's Chameleon. I didn't believe that she got that to that level of like fame, but she acted now and in the show. But yeah, like she just made it to the BET Awards like 2 years ago. That was like a big deal, but that's crazy. But I love it. I love when like, you know, people from Jacksonville get on, because I feel like we don't got a lot of like, you know?
We got a lot of representatives.
We don't. Except for fucking Lil Duval, like, and that's not really a good. But you know, Lil Duval cool though, but it's like Lil Duval, like that's not enough. We need me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
She records herself. I forgot she had that. So when she looked down, I was like,
bro, I'm so. Every time I look in the camera, I just see all these like. Oh, you know, I saw a video recently, and I was like, I'm gonna start doing this. Whenever you get on camera, and I'm kind of tweaking it a little bit, but whenever you get on camera and you look at yourself, because you're on camera, right? And you want to respond and start, the first thing you want to do is like basically apologize for like how you look, right? Instead, just be like for me, I'm gonna just do it right now, like how I was just like, oh my gosh, I see all these like acne and these get into it, like get into these imperfections, honey. Get into the acne, get into the authenticity, get into the realness, okay? Get into it. Get into the aura. Get into it. But anyways, I was only coming out here real quick because I had took like 2 days off from social media, right? And I got on today and I'm gonna put the screenshot right here. And I was just like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? Like, okay, growth, period. Because y'all know ultimately, yes, with growth, but we also in a space where we trying to convert that growth into some moolah chula, okay, period. So lately I had started back using my bullet journal, and every day I'm like doing 4 sections, right? What I'm grateful for, more of, goals, and top 3. So of course, gratitude, what you're grateful for. More of is like what you want to do more of. Like think about it like, usually I'll do a chart that says less of this and replace it with like more of this. But instead, I don't even want to like think about the less. I want to think about the more, the abundance. So more of whatever you want more of, what your goals are, and then your top 3 for what you want to do today. And since I've been doing it, like one of my goals has been like, my goal for this month or whatever, I put that I wanted to like, right there, get 17K on Instagram or whatever. And so, mind you, we just at the Libra new moon and all this stuff. Mind you, I was just in a space of like, damn near depression because of the shit that happened, right? But I was like, I had to identify, say, you know what? No, we're not gonna let this bitch knock you off your mojo, right? So let's get back into a space of like where we were, what we were doing, whatever. Also, I wrote down that like, growing on social media, getting monetized on YouTube, growing on all of my platforms. So that's something that happened today that made me feel really good. And I wanted to share that. So if you're here watching, thank you. But also, if you hear, do y'all read the descriptions of like the YouTube videos or whatever? That's something I'm curious about, because I be putting so much stuff down there, and I'm like, do people even be going down there? Because I need y'all to be clicking that link to my merch site, buy some of the merch, shop on Amazon through my link. You know what I'm saying? What else? Subscribe to the Patreon. It's gonna be some content on there eventually. And what else? Those are all of my offers right now, I think. Yeah, we're working on it. But yeah. But yeah, now we're trying to figure out what we're gonna eat, cook, whatever. Need to wash these dishes. Yeah. Today is a great day. It feels good.